When I tell people that we do work within the entertainment industry, or we do work in government and defense, or that we are in the center of this electric vehicle revolution, they are always surprised at the breadth of Roush's support of these different initiatives. My name is Jason Furr. I'm Vice President of Business Development. Many people often think of Roush as Mustangs or trucks, but these other areas they're not aware of. And so it's fun every day to talk to people about those areas and encourage them to look into Roush to understand what else it is that we are able to do. The number one reason I joined Roush was once I learned a little bit about the breadth of projects that Roush worked on, I was hooked. There is so much to do here, and so many projects that we touch, and so many industries, and so many customers that we have a never-ending cycle of opportunity. One of the challenges that we oftentimes face here in the Midwest, and when it comes to recruiting, is the challenge that we might be looked at as the past and not the future versus a Silicon Valley type of employer. But that couldn't be further from the truth. We are working not only with all of those companies that are, on the West Coast and looked at in that way, but here also in the Midwest, there is a lot of new innovation happening, especially when you consider the electrification and autonomy happening here in the automotive industry. And so the very cool thing about Roush is that we're right in the middle of all of that. So you don't have to choose a company that's only working on one specific area of autonomy, or you don't have to choose one specific company that's happens to be developing a battery cell. At Roush, we touch everything. And so it's really exciting because you can see all of those projects and you can work on one the next day and work on something different the next day. And that to me is a real advantage of working here at Roush. What I see at Roush here is a tremendous entrepreneurial spirit, as well as a requirement to ensure that the customer is not only satisfied, but that we are exceeding their expectations. And I think when I think about the roots of the company and what Jack has gone through to create this company, those two things have really been impressed even upon me, who's only been here less than 2 years, and this company's over 40 years old. We have amazing people who work at Roush. We have extremely talented machinists. We have people who have spent their career engineering very complex systems, including full vehicle systems and architecture. We have people who are building prototypes that you think would come out of a tool that had been worked on for a year. The capability of our people, whether it's hands-on people or the people who are doing the work behind the scenes on functional support areas, all of these people within Roush are incredibly talented. And if we didn't have those people, we would not be able to meet the customers where they need us to meet them. So when I think of Roush building the future, I think of a few things. We have the experience to know what has happened in the past in all of the areas where we support, without letting that constrict us to what could happen in the future. And so oftentimes with the customers that we work with, they're coming to us with ideas that may sound crazy sometimes. It's our job to figure out how to tell them what really is crazy and make sure that they keep a little bit grounded, but at the same time, don't destroy their dreams. And so it's a tough balance to play. But by being able to do both of those things within the same company, it's extremely powerful.